We all have limits, and those limits are shaped by our beliefs, our fears, and many of the things human beings are so naturally inclined to create. To clarify this kind of subject that I'm addressing here, which is the limits of our searches and researches, I'll talk about an article that came out a while ago. Some experiments were done, psychological experiments, with a group of people. The people who participated were volunteers, and it was done in a prison. One group stayed as prisoners, and the other group as jailers. I read that the experiment was supposed to last 2 weeks, but it was aborted on the 6th day or so, because those who got the role of jailers started doing absurd things to the prisoners.
Fazer coisas absurdas com os presos, que era uma experiência apenas, né? Mas coisas violentas.
That was just an experiment. Violent things, sexuality, everything.
Conforme essa experiência, né?
And according to that experiment, someone at some point, after watching and hearing comments about it, couldn't understand why human beings could do such a thing, mistreating the others, raping. Why would they do that?
Não entendia por que o ser humano faria uma coisa dessas, né? Maltrataria o outro, violentaria. Por que ele faria isso, né? Se as pessoas que foram voluntárias, elas tinham passado por testes.
The people who volunteered had undergone tests, had appropriate behavior and psychological balance.
Psicológico, né? Ficou muito difícil de explicar isso.
It was very difficult to explain that. It's obvious that, for me, it's not that difficult to explain because of everything I've studied. I've already said that several times. As long as the human being is working on the emotional area, it's easier for them to go down than up. That was obviously based on my knowledge of the chakras, the human force fields that are energy captors.
São captadores de energia, captadores exteriorizadores de energia, e que
they capture and externalize energy. The part below the heart chakra is absolutely reactive. When you realize it, you've already done. And its top is not reactive. No. As most of the population of the earth is below the heart chakra, in a reactive part, the world we have has disastrous consequences right now.
O mundo que nós temos é mundo com consequências que são desastrosas nesse momento, né? A parte reativa é a parte da violência.
The reactive part is the one of violence, of not thinking.
Dos exageros, né? Das reações.
The exaggerations, the reactions, and all the fears we create ourselves. So, when you give power to someone, the power is in this part, not above. I'm always saying that. At this moment, it seems very obvious to me. I might change my mind later on, when I walk a little further in relation to human behavior researches. But we are very primitive. There's no point in talking about love, about respect for others. Not in the condition we're in. We can't see. You'll find in the Earth's population such a small group that works with affection, with goodwill, balance, detachment, that it doesn't make much difference in the world.
Não vai fazer muita diferença nesse mundo, né? Esse mundo está muito mais para a turba, né? Da turba insana.
This world is much more for the mob, for the crowd. This insane crowd, doing things that don't make any sense.
Não é de outro jeito. Então, uma experiência dessa, para mim, não assusta.
It's no other way. So, an experiment like that doesn't scare me. It's not scary at all. Human beings need a long way to be able to have common sense. That's all I'm talking about, common sense. Because when we use moral behaviors and think, look, see, he behaved right, coherent behavior, we're talking about a decree, we're not talking about their spontaneity in having attitudes that are coherent because it feels that way.
É sentido assim, né? Então a explicação para essa experiência para mim é clara.
The explanation for this experiment is clear to me. I know that maybe for most people it's not. But I want to believe that, one day, everybody will be able to see themselves, and everyone around them. And everything around him too. So that we don't destroy the planet under the label that we are developing, building, and progressing. That's it.
Would you like to participate in a work of energy giving from afar that is benefiting thousands of people? Click on the link below for more information.